My name is Paul Triggiani. I am a Triggiani. Let me start again. My name is Paul Triggiani, and I am a creative director here. But what people don't know is that I've spent as much time in front of the camera and on stage as I have behind it. You're gonna be surprised at how many of the clips that I've pulled for this you're gonna see me with my shirt off, and it makes me uncomfortable. When I was in college, I wanted to write. And I started writing, and I needed people who would be willing to perform the stuff that I wrote. And because I was around, I wound up performing the stuff that I was writing. So it's just been a thing that's been in my life for the last 15 years, since before I even started here.
Why so glum, homeboy?
Oh, hey, Errol Flynn.
Being a performer makes you really think differently about the way an audience responds to what you're giving them. Everything we do inside of the walls here and outside the walls needs to be thought of in terms of who is the end user, what do they want out of this, and how do I give that to them and maybe surprise them a little bit without surprising them too much, because then people get turned off. And I think that that is a perspective that I've been able to use to my advantage. Still to this day, I do not seek out opportunities. They just kind of find me. People will contact me and say, hey, I saw you in this other thing, do you want to come do another thing? It was a non-speaking role, but I played a businessman recently, like at a business table negotiation, like a suit and tie and stuff, and I'm sitting there and I'm playing a businessman, and I'm like thinking about how every business person and every scene you've ever seen is a person pretending to be a business person. It blew my mind, but it is weird to me that people will cast me as a businessman, because I don't think of myself as an adult, I think of myself as a little boy. And when I dress up and play a businessman, I am playing an adult male, which I do not consider myself to be. The biggest thing that haunts me, we did a show that was the worst night of my life. I was booed by maybe 2,000 people. You know, all I wanted to do was not ever do anything again, but failing and being afraid to fail again is the only thing that gets you better at anything. I think that's where maybe this 10,000 hours thing comes from, or that creator's curse thing comes from. You can either quit or do it again and just try not to make the same mistake, and so you just don't quit and then you do it again. If I were to title this video, I would call it, Everything Has Been a Mistake.
Abba deep, that's all, folks.